Le-
Hi, everybody. Hi, LinkedIn family. This is Coach Sandra, and this is Getting in Your Business with Coach Sandra. And today I'm getting in your business, Ludo. I really wanted to talk to you out of mainly curiosity because you are a coach. And I wanted to know, first of all, why you became a coach. And then I want to know what type of coach you are, because that's fascinating to me. So go for it. Let me hear you.
Yeah, well, that's that's actually a pretty interesting story why I became a coach. Uh, so I came back to I was in Berlin for a while for studies, and I came back to France about roughly a year ago and joined a flat share where there was actually some pretty big tension between a woman that I didn't know who was part of this flat and two old-time childhood friends. And the problem is the the woman was had been a rape victim, and yeah, right, and the perpetrator of the rape was in a business relationship with my two childhood friends
Wow.
who were because of that uh, not believing the claim of said woman.
Wow.
And it was just like absolutely, I mean, a great tension. Obviously, for me, like I know one of those guys since I was 6 years old, you know.
Wow.
But like
Mind blowing.
there was no way the woman was lying. Like she lost,
Everything.
yeah, all her friends, and like yeah, there was,
Heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was really a hard time for me. But so I talked a lot with that woman. Uh, and I think she really appreciated that she had room to let her emotion get out, and yeah, and well, interestingly, so she actually started after that like getting into like contacting a lawyer and a psychologist and women's associations and whatnot, and she's doing way better now.
Good. How long
Yeah,
ago? Can I ask you how long ago that was?
that was, yeah, well, I want to say like 11 months ago.
Oh, so this is like just recent. Like this is raw. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is, and it's
Whew.
still kind of ongoing in a certain way. Like this woman obviously hasn't healed like miraculously in 11 months.
No,
That's not
she's
the
just
kind of
starting.
thing.
She's just starting.
I
Yeah.
know, I know. But the interesting thing is, well, this woman is, in addition, an exceptional woman, creative. She's an architect, and she told me, well, you should really look into coaching. There are people who do that for a living, like
Yeah.
hearing people talk about their problem and asking them interested question to help them to figure out themselves.
Correct. Yeah.
Uh, and so I was like, heck, I mean, first, I love, I absolutely love doing that.
Yes.
And second, I don't have a job at the moment. So
It's good. I love it.
that's how,
You
that's
never
actually
know what
how,
was going to happen, right? Yeah, so that is not what I was expecting to hear. Because I have kind of looked at your profile and you are helping artists though. So where like I know that you have a musical background. So are you planning on just helping artists and musicians, or are you open to anything? Kind of what's now I'm really curious, even more so than before.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, at the beginning, so she told me that. Then I found out about like other coach,
ah,
subscribed in January, and at the beginning, I was like, yeah, let's go into general coaching. And
oh, we're frozen. Well,
but
oh, you were
uh,
frozen. You were frozen. So
oh,
now you're back.
oh,
You're back now. It's okay. Go ahead. It was only for like two or
yeah,
three seconds. You said
okay,
ever
okay,
coach,
good.
and then I didn't hear what after that.
Yeah, then I started working with a few clients, like doing I would say like undefined coaching, like general coaching, and it was interesting. But I felt like yeah, there was something missing, and I had actually the experience you mentioned, like for actually years. You know, I worked with well, mainly musicians actually, but deep down, I'm interested like in all forms of art in general.
Right.
And I had some previous experiences also with like some other art forms. And I really wanted to narrow down like the, the type of persons I was going to help. And so I thought about that. I'm absolutely do not want to only work with like professional artists. Like I'm like wider than that. Like if
Right.
someone like has a 9 to 5 as a banker, but like paints every weekend for hours and has uh, questions around that, then sure. And I mean, the reason I'm doing that is because it's not even I believe, it's like, I mean, it's a strong conviction that
Yeah.
creativity in itself is
Is you're drawn
our
to that.
power. Like,
It's
yeah.
very powerful. Yeah, that's your heart center. That's what really resonates with you. So because this is not a long segment, I just want to make sure at this point, um, who would you like to serve the most at this point?
Yeah. Well, I, I, I already serve quite a few musicians. I
Okay.
would love to be able to expand a little bit more, to work with painters. I mentioned that.
Yes.
Work with like people doing some work with ceramic. I don't know if that's the proper term in English.
Well,
You know,
ceramic,
the tiles.
like basically creative types you want to be able to help because I think you can
Yeah.
tap into that mindset. Like it's a different mind. They're using different parts of the brain. So that makes sense. I just want to make sure that anybody who is watching this kind of goes, I want that. That's the
Mhm.
person that I want to talk to. And so that resonates. Obviously, as coaches, we can help everybody, but we do want to focus in so that we're not like, well, who is he serving? So we can all start somewhere and then expand later, but I just want to be able to take this time to be able to help you attract what you want. So that I think that we've got that. And your story at the beginning of how you became a coach, you may actually find people that are drawn to that story and that say, look, I know you're dealing with musicians, but that resonated with me. Can you help me? And I think that that story will help you attract other types of people that you can really serve. That's just that's just off the top of my head. So what we're going to do is when I know that let me just see. I think I have a couple more minutes. So is there anything that you would like to share that excites you that you're working on, or is that something? Because I think there was something you said, but I'm not sure if you're ready to share that. If you're not, we can revisit another time. But is there something you would like to share to that you might be working on for the future?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm actually really in the process of getting my last few clients to start group coaching.
Ah,
Like I'm looking for I'm looking for at least 4 people to start, and I already have 3 who are confirmed.
excellent.
That's something I'm looking for. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Right.
That's exciting. It really is. When you've got a commitment already, that's really, really good. So I love that. And when is this project happening?
As soon as
As
possible.
soon as possible. Okay, so you're just so maybe from this. Well, again, this probably won't be viewed for another few weeks because I'm doing it
Yeah,
once.
maybe it's not that relevant. Maybe another thing which I could actually well kind of pitch in a way. Uh, even if you're not like dealing with creative stuff, in my coaching methodology, I'm going to use some of those tools,
Right,
and it's a tool I absolutely love and which is super powerful. Is like healing with songwriting, therapeutic songwriting. And so I plan to make a course, email, or a video. I haven't quite decided yet, but explaining how that works and why it's efficient. But just to give you like a short idea, if we have time, like in 30 seconds.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So let's say you have a problem, the main problem. So that's like the chorus of the song. It keeps coming back and back and back. And then you can think of the verses as being different viewpoint, maybe in time, maybe from different perspective, different people, maybe different places. And each time, it's like a new look on the same problem. So just the fact of writing this down and understanding like the holistic aspect of it all, not worrying about the rhyming, none of that matters actually for doing this therapeutic songwriting, but like just the fact of presenting it and playing with those emotions and in an artistic format is really, really powerful, believe me.
Oh, I love it. No, it sounds amazing, and I actually, what I'm doing is when you want to come back, let me know and we'll revisit when you want to do something more and expand on that because we don't have time today, unfortunately. We're right at the edge of time. So what we're going to do is in the comments section there'll be a way to get a hold of Ludo, whether it's booking an appointment or connecting with him. So that's going to be in the comments section. Thank you so much. This has been really interesting as usual. I love these things, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Ludo. Bye.
Bye.